So in the last video I have discussed on multiplexers, and now in this video I will be discussing on demultiplexers. Demultiplexers, also called De-MUX, are called data distributors, as we can send the data to the users we want to send. Here this part we want to send is more important. This means that at the same time we cannot send the data to more than one person. So this is one of the main drawback of the demultiplexer, but I can say that demultiplexer is very useful thing to send the data. And for selection purpose we generally use a selector line, or which is called as enable line. So here you can see is a circuit diagram of the demultiplexers. I have designed here a 1:2 demultiplexers, where this D is our data line and this line is our selector or enable line. Here it is a 2 and gets it is a since 1:2 demultiplexers. Now I will be demonstrating the working function of demultiplexers more details. For example, this y0 is person 1 and y1 is person 2. Now I want to send a data D from at first I am considering data high 1 to person 1. To send the data y1 we have to put our signal, that is we have to put our selector line at 0. If we put our selector line 0, then the data will be received by the person y1, and if we put our selector line 1, then the data will be received by the person y0. So on practical demonstration I will be demonstrating the data with one and another with a digital pulse. If we decode the digital pulse, it will be in such binary form, and if we convert that to decimal, it will become 526. This means that this digital signal, if the user put on an oscilloscope, then they will find this waveform on the CRO, and from CRO they can decode the original value. So I have made the circuit on breadboard, and as you can see what I have used this push button switch as my selector or enable line, and my two LEDs to test this thing, that is when I select this LED is obviously y1 and this LED is obviously y0, and this LED is marking of the data, the type of data. I will be, when it will be high then it will be continuously glowing, and when it will be something functions like this function just now I discussed, then it will light as per like that. And here is the I have attached an LED to check whether my LED is at 1 or a 0 condition. So now let's hook up the power. So I have put the power in, and to check with my truth table, my data is now at high condition, that is 1. You can see it is continuously high, and in that case when my data is high but my selector now is at ground state, I have made it ground using the 680 ohm resistance. So I have not pushed my button, so obviously this state is now ground state, and when my ground state, then accordingly the y1 should receive the signal. So this is the y1, now it is receiving the signal. So now if I put my selector line at 1, then as you can see now it is now the person y0 is receiving this data. Now there is a thing that you can obviously say, which is that since it is a combination of gates, that means that the data is getting compiled with the selector line and then coming the output. But this is not the thing. The data actually, well, obviously it is getting compiled by the gate, but the main data output will be the same as our data which was sent from the sender, and the receiver will receive the same data. So to demonstrate this clearly, I have used here the digital signal pulse, which I will be demonstrating you very soon. So to make the data pulse, I have used the Arduino here to make the data pulse, and let's connect it, because this is let's plug into VCC, then ground, and now I am removing this data line here, and instead of that I am connecting the pulse. Okay, So now if I put on the power, you will be able to find that okay, so here is my data is now working. Okay, so my data is now working and it is getting the signal as per our need. So now my switch is at 0 condition, so the data it is sending, it is received by the receiver y1 as per our truth table. Now I want that this data is now being received by the person y0, so I have to, for that I have to put the selector line at 1 and let's see. Okay, so let's check that when it is 1, then this is also 1, and check the pulse properly. So as you can see, it is absolutely accurate, and when I have released the button, then the pulse should be received by the person y0. So this is the main principle of the demultiplexer or the data distributors. I hope you like the video, so please like my video and please subscribe my YouTube channel, because very soon I will be uploading videos on counter. So thanks for watching and see you in the next one.